Hey, me here. I am out hiking right now with Ruby and just wanted to make a little video here about men and kind of a man-to-man talk, if you will, because there may be a lot of people watching, who knows. But I want to talk about one of the lessons that I taught my daughter as she was growing up. And that is basically the only thing that somebody cannot take from you is your word. And that also ties into your name as well. And so one of the things I taught her was that whenever she does something, it reflects on our family. It reflects on our name. And my family history is for another time to talk about. But long story short, the way that I see it is what I make of my family history is my family history, if that makes any sense. And so my last name is Kren, and I've always believed as I was growing older that I wanted the name Kren to mean something. I wanted it to mean honor, and I wanted it to mean character, and I wanted it to mean respect, and I wanted it to mean hard work, and so many other things. And another conversation I will have with some guys at the next man camp, which should be in March, is about being too hard on yourself or not being too hard on yourself. And one of the things I would say to that, which ties to this conversation, is that you're going to make mistakes. You know, you're going to screw up, whether it be just on an individual basis or maybe even representing you and your family name, you know. But one of the things I would say is just don't be so hard on yourself, but always be striving to do better. I made a video a while back and I said, always be improving your camp. Well, your camp is you. And so you need to constantly be working on improving you. Now, that doesn't mean you're always going to do it perfectly. It doesn't mean you're going to be perfect. But what it does mean is that you're constantly working on it. Maybe it's reading books. Maybe it's reading the Bible, I recommend, which maybe it's just spending time with yourself and and just getting to know yourself better. Just that I used to tell my daughter when she was growing up that if she did anything that was against what me and my family stand for and my name stands for, I told her that she was basically helping me make decisions that I would have not made for myself or for our family. And I believe that that's impacted her quite a bit. But you think about that. You might be a part of a family. You might be part of a business. You might be part of a group of people socially. There's a lot of different things. And you've got to decide what you stand for. You know, you've got to decide what you believe. And if people are misrepresenting you and who you are, or the actions that they're taking could misrepresent you or who you are, to where somebody might say, so you're a part of that, whatever that is, right? Maybe, like I said, maybe my daughter did something or one of my kids did something at a party. And somewhere along the line, my name came up because it's Kren and they did something, bad. Then they might think that, well, geez, Rich and Kate are like that. So, obviously that's their kid. So try to make a connection in whatever part of your world that would be in. I use the word complicit, which just means that that you are tied to guilt by association, if you will, whatever it is that's going good or going bad, because I'll tell you what, I would love to be complicit with some organizations that are doing great things, and I am. Maybe you're complicit with an organization or people that are doing bad things. And just remember, that can always be tied to you. That can always be presumed that you are part of that. So take that for what it's worth. Tie it to you and your life and your family. And who knows, that might help you make a decision on down the road. And you could also tie this to the video I made called A Nail Above the Door. Because a nail above your door, unconsciously can lead to bad things as well. So hope that helps. Enjoy yourselves.